Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to our planet, our channel, our community, our world. And what a messed up place it seems to be, the world. Our community is great though. Almost 9,000 of you guys. Unbelievable, unbelievable. And it is a great place. I see what you guys write, you know, that it's a great place to have a cup of coffee or tea or matcha. Eat corned beef hash, my favorite. Guys, you've asked and I've answered, or I've heard, I've listened. A few of you have asked me, can you check out the Gilgo Beach case? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I checked it out. I am checking it out. So there's a lot going on, right? Because just a couple days ago now, Rex Heuermann, the man who's suspected of now 6 women, of unaliving 6 women, all the way back 30 years ago now. So the person that he has been connected with, who's unalived, that's at least 30 years old. They found a manifesto, a blueprint now, that talks about how to attack and remind him that if he goes to sleep and gets enough sleep, it will make him stronger and make him more aware. He had to write that down. We're glad he wrote that down because it went into the stages of how to hurt somebody and do away with somebody. A whole manifesto of that, all the way back from 1994. Guys, how does somebody, an architect, somebody that's dressed well, the tall, dressed well guy, his neighbors said, you know, some didn't have very nice things to say, but most of them just, they didn't have much to say, they didn't communicate. But one person said that he was very helpful to her. But he's an architect. He lives in Massapequa. It's a suburb. It's very expensive. And he commutes to Manhattan in a suit. And his sideline hobby is to unalive and dismember. Mostly SEX workers. Under our noses, how do we know who lives in the house next door? You know, when DNA, and that's how they found him. So what happened was, apparently his vehicle was a vehicle that was seen by where one of the bodies was discovered, or part of the body was discovered. And then checking in that vehicle, they found DNA of Heuermann and Heuermann's wife. Now, Heuermann's wife was definitely out of town during the time of that unaliving with this person. So it's believed that the hair was probably picked up in the home, and then his hair was found as well. And then there's obviously the way somebody, their signature. You know, like each crime has something that is definitely very similar to another crime that links them together. So far 6 when it comes to Heuermann, 60 years old. These women, the only thing, he's got to be held accountable, obviously. These women, their families can hopefully see justice in their lifetime, because some of these were such a long time ago. One of these planning documents, so like what I called the blueprint, the manifesto, it's like a planning document about doing away with any identifying marks, where to hit somebody to knock them out harder. Why does an architect have that? What can be an excuse for that? So guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to check into this case, and we're going to spend time on this case. The 6 women that Rex Heuermann is responsible for are being accused of unaliving is Jessica Taylor, Sandra Castillo, and these are the most recent women. And then Melissa Bartholomew, Megan Waterman, Amber Castillo. They're two different. The spelling is two different between Sandra and so two different families. And Maureen Brainard Barnes. So this man has been married twice. Rex Heuermann, the architect / accused unaliver of several, 30 years, like I said. There was, I think I heard that there were 16 bodies, but he's just now connected to 6 of them. So yeah, he's married twice, and he has 2 children. His brother was once accused of unaliving police captain in a drunken and drugged driving crash in Massapequa, according to court records. Guys, this is something that we're definitely gonna, check in, and we're gonna go in deep on this one. There's a lot to be said about somebody who can live a life as an architect, or anybody that can maintain a job with decorum and be so vicious and brutal behind the backs of people. So see, some people say somebody's private time, it doesn't matter what they do in their private time. It matters what people do in their private time. Guys, we are going to check into this. I'm going to spend some time on this case. I want to know more about it. It is just unbelievable. Cold case crimes that come back and give justice and closures for families are something that I can certainly get behind, and definitely want to use this platform for that. So guys, the Gilgo Beach, MURDERS. You on board with it? You ready to take another ride? Alright guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. Tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, and share. Half of you are on the fence. Jump over. Come on over. You could always jump back if you don't like us, but you'll like us. And on our side, you know where to stand. Alright guys, take care. Don't forget, be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Always be kind. Always be yourself, guys. Thanks.